Now, buddy, this right here is the all-new PC-12 for X-Plane 12, and all I can say is that it is absolutely amazing. It's just come out by the developer of Thrunda for only $45, and let me tell you, you get quite a lot of it. Everybody, I love talking about some gimmicky features that some X-Plane add-ons have, like the 777, that was absolutely insane. Now, let's get into the green dot here, like that, and then we can press this button right here.
Destroyed the aircraft. Oh gods. What are we gonna do now?
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna shut up. And this one doesn't lack gimmicks at all. Of course, when we go into the cockpit, this is a very classic version of the PC-12 with an old cockpit. Definitely not hard to use. And something that is nice is that, for example, the circuit breakers work, which still today is, you know, not common. Look, what happens if we turn off the expander? No idea what that did. Turn that off, maybe too. We turn the whole avionic panel off here. Come on, use all this, pull all the circuit. Now, as you can see, that hasn't done anything because the main avionics circuit panel is over here. So avionics 2 and 1, let's pull that. Hello? Yeah, come on. I have just deactivated everything. No, okay. At least the navigation display has stopped working. That's a start. All right, you know what? That's not a good start into this. I wanted to talk about how amazing this plane is. Now the circuit breakers won't actually do anything. Anyway, this is very nicely detailed for sure. Every PC-12 pilot will be like, okay, this is all right. For example, when you think your plane is a bit too loud, it's way too loud, we can just put it down by putting the headphones in. Look, headphones off, headphones in. Isn't that amazing? And something I like the most is, and you can see it a little bit, the primary flight display is a bit offset to the right, and that's because I've configured it to be. Yes, everybody, we can completely edit the entire panel. The entire cockpit. Look, I can move it around to all the panels here. I can move it down, I can move it out. Oh, look, I can even set it into the winch. That's very realistic. I've never seen it like that before, and we could fly like this now as well. Now, we don't have to have this old-ass cockpit. We might as well also, hold on. Yes, get the panel preset 2 and reload the aircraft, and now we have the fully functioning G1000 panel in the PC-12, and I love that. Now let's talk about dynamic changes you can do, because you can dynamically change the livery. Yes, everybody, look, we can finally be our own livery designer. For example, roof and hood, we can change the color. For example, make it a bit like this. Jesus Christ. Change, come on, change. Give it a little bit more. Okay. This mouse scrolling wheel is perfect for selecting that. Let's maybe get a nice... You know what? Let's make this airplane all, like, dark blue. I think it will look amazing. Wow, that looks even uglier now. Yeah, such a nice shade of dark blue. Maybe this can be like a silver stripe. What I do now is I think I'm going to put all the colors here to 107. Yeah, so it's a bit silvery. Maybe we can make it a bit brighter, in fact. There's actually a good way to learn colors. Okay. Yeah. Okay, maybe change the color there. Yes, very nice. Now, this part right here should be all black. Yes. God. All right, the horizontal stabilizer and the wing, they look absolutely horrible. That needs to be changed immediately now. All black wing. Make it look like a James Bond mobile. Oh my God, the spinner looks hideous. I mean, they showcased nicely what the colors were to, you know, which part. Pilatus logos put it in a nice gray too. And now it's time for the registration that can stay white. But we can change the registration to Swiss 001. Yes, let's go and apply that and see what happens. Yes, look at that. The own PC-12 designed by Swiss 001 with G1000 panels. To be honest though, the seats kind of look like cookies. Anyway, let's take a look right here at the cabin. That is all nice. And you know what? This kind of airplane I like because there's lots of stuff we can, you know, maybe... What is this? Oh, that's just a window blind. Okay, you're reading with the air vent right here. It's absolutely crazy. We can even open it. We can open and move it. The most useless thing in the world. What I like also is the weight and balance tab. We can change the weight of each person. Let's make me immensely... I'm immensely heavy, everybody. Great one, we'll probably need a bit of ballast here. But it's still within the envelope. How much is 350 pounds? That is 158 kilograms. I mean, the heaviest person ever was almost twice as that, to be very honest. So this is fat shaming. You can't take very heavy This is absolutely stupid. Anyway, this airplane is nicely started up now, so let's go ahead and actually go for a flight, really. So, given a little bit of engine power right here, we are here at the shortest runway in the world, which isn't a problem for this airplane. It's a PC-12 after all, so let's just go ahead and... I think my livery is still kind of ugly. At least one window shade is still down, so that's a start. I think the yellow line right there, I haven't really done brilliantly. Let's keep it going. All is well. And man, this airplane taxis nicely, as I expect. It's quite low volume in the inside. Let's maybe go ahead and put off the headphones. All right, guys, are you ready to see the speed and power of the PC-12, which can take off in your backyard, practically anywhere. On highways, on farms. Okay, let's do it. And take a look at those accelerations. Come on. Come on. Don't ruin this one for us. Yes, and it hasn't ruined that one for us. We had a little bit of a stall warning right there, but we have been able to depart out of Saba. No trouble at all. And now this one flies so nicely indeed. What I wonder about is kind of failures. We don't have an option of that here. With a good developer, for example, when you have a bird strike, you'd have a bird animation of them crashing into your windshield. Yeah. Let's maybe see if that applies here too. Yes, that is a bird strike. But we don't have a cracked windshield like the 777, but we have a McDonald's alarm sound of what I reckon is the engine fire. Look at the temperature rising in outside of the elevator. All right, we have an engine fire. It's time now to return back to our wonderful Saba Island. No trouble whatsoever. What is this, by the way? There's a photo. That's good. Okay. We've got no torque in that engine. It practically is just turning into a air brake. Okay, we actually might not make it back to the ground. This is absolutely fine. Look, Microsoft Flight Simulator fire. Oh, and death. Oh, that's the emergency locator transmitter. But you can kind of turn this into like a sick techno remix. No, my friends, of walk-around mode. Take a look at how this airplane is tied down to the ground of St. Bartholomew. And this is a very nicely crafted model with remove before flights tags that we can't remove by hand. And look at those chocks made out of wood. You have a wood chocks and a $4 million aircraft. Congratulations. Anyway, this is quite nice. Let's go and remove everything. Yes, very good. This is proper fast walk around. And look what I can do here. The electric tug right here, which fancy airports have to move airplanes about, works, and we can even steer it ourselves, kind of like a PC-12 version of a pushback. So that's quite nice. Let's go ahead and put that to 0, remove it, and see if I can even start up the PC-12, because you always have to be very careful with these turboprops, let me tell you. Battery's already on. You can see that here. The G1000 panel already kind of works. Kinda. Quite sure how to work this. How do we start up the engines again on this thing? Okay. This one, not sure. Let's turn on the starter here. Starter. And then ignition. Okay, we can hear starter coming up. Come on, engine start. We can put those here to the condition lever to ground idle. Yeah, come on. Yes. The PC-12 engine is starting up nicely. Come on. Okay, there we go. That's worked, I think. We can turn those generators on. Look at this. I think that's quite weird is that our main instruments here are broken, the primary flight displays, because maybe now the circuit breakers that I had just removed are reset. They just don't. Maybe I can just try another panel. All right, now it works. As you can see, there are a few bugs there. They definitely need fixing here, but other than that, it's a great airplane. I've now switched to this red livery, almost like Christmas spirit. Let's attempt to do a simple pattern work here. Very good, very good, not very good. Landing gear up, all as well. It is still moving the landing gear because we just took off. That's where it look, and it stopped as it came into the airplane. That is so nicely realistic. Let's go ahead and return now. All right, runway coming up. Let's do it. We're a bit fast. We're quite fast. It's not gonna be easy. All right, I want you to stop now. Full power into the reverse thrust. Yes, the PC-12 can land anywhere, especially at a very high speed. There we go, we've done it. So here you go, the new PC-12 for X-Plane 12. Really nice airplane if you like this plane and want to take it seriously. And so thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. As always, good night.